Hey there, it's W616 back again with some more comic reviews. I think it's going to be a particularly long video. I've got two more comics from my big pool of comics I got the other day, and yeah, so let's just get started. Ultimate Avengers 2, issue 4. This wasn't terrible, but thing is, I'm a fan of Miller, and I like Hughes art as well. I've always liked Hughes art since he sort of did Wolverine and X-Men and Secret Invasion, among other things. But I'm starting to feel Miller's getting a little bit lazy, and it's a shame as well, because I really liked, the first run of the Ultimates, well, a couple of the runs, where it was Miller and Hitch, really good team. They did such a great job, and everything since has just been basically a disappointment. Basically, it's sort of a Black Ops version of the Ultimates, and they're after the Ghost Rider's been killing political figures. This series felt kind of dragged out. It's a very, very slow pace. The storyline, it's issue 4. It's only just getting underway. We get a bit of quite a cool fight between the Punisher and Ghost Rider, but it's very big panels. You can read this comic in about a minute. There's some quite cool character interaction, and you get to see Tony Stark interact with his brother for the first time. It's brief, but quite funny. We get the origin of the Ghost Rider, which is okay. There's this kind of big revelation that it's one of the people that betrayed the guy that became Ghost Rider is the Vice President, and I don't know, that's kind of been done before, hasn't it? The Vice President is evil, it just doesn't seem very original. There's quite a cool idea in here where they have a Spider-Man clone. It's kind of like a precog, but they borrow quite a little bit from Silence of the Lambs, although it's kind of mentioned, so it's okay. And then there's this bit with Nick Fury. We find out why he broke up with his wife, and it's basically because he was a prick and he cheated on them with like every single woman she knew, and let her know about it. It doesn't really endear their character to me, But yeah, I just kind of feel this is getting a bit tired. So yeah, I don't actually think there's anything more I need to say about it. It's nice artwork, there's some cool little bits of dialogue there, but it's just not very original, and it moves at a very slow pace, so I can't really recommend it. Something I can recommend though, Heroic Age, The Death of Dracula, one shot. It's a bit random, but basically, as a lot of you probably know, there's going to be an X-Men title launched, and it's sort of the X-Men versus vampires. It's going to be a war. I wasn't too crazy about the idea when I heard about it, but since reading this, I'm quite excited now. Basically, it's all from the point of view of one of Dracula's sons, Janus, and he's at this meeting of all these different types of vampires, all these different factions, and they're different races of vampires that all kind of look different. There's like the Nosferatu ones, there's underwater ones, it's really cool. There's ones that only eat animals, and they all go to this meeting to speak with Dracula. And as the title indicates, he gets betrayed by his other son, Xanus, I think it's pronounced, or it begins with an X, Zarus. And basically it's the fallout from that, all these various groups of vampires taking sides, a little bit of political intrigue, there's enough action in here. Giuseppe Camuncoli, the artist, does a really good job here. His art style suits vampires, so it works well. And yeah, this just has a lot of potential. It sets so much up, and it opens up like kind of whole new worlds to the Marvel Universe, just having all these different types of vampires. It's a really interesting idea, and it kind of explains why there's so much different folklore, and vampires dying in different ways. And do you know what I mean? It sort of explains that in a quite a cool way. So yeah, this is really good. I can't, I really recommend it, especially if you're an X-Men fan, because this is a precursor to the whole, Curse of the Mutants, I think it's going to be called. But yeah, it moves at a nice pace. There's a nice amount of character development. We get a sense of who a lot of these characters are. Mainly Dracula's two sons, but there's also some other side characters. And there's a bit of intrigue, betrayal, action, and it leaves it open to this. Some vampires are going to try and take over, and they're going to have to fight the mutants first. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I recommend this. Okay, see you later. Bye.